Everyone is hyping up AI agents like they are some kind of magical, flawless future. But let's be real. Most people using these terms have absolutely no idea what they actually mean. They throw around buzzwords like tokens and MCP without understanding how they connect, and then wonder why the expensive system they tried to build breaks on the very first try. If you want to actually build, use, or even just talk intelligently about AI today, you have to understand the fundamental machinery under the hood. Let's stop guessing and strip away the marketing fluff to see how these digital brains actually operate. Let's start with the absolute basics. AI models don't read words the way humans do. Instead, they break language down into tiny Lego-like blocks called tokens. A token can be a whole word, a single syllable, or even just a piece of punctuation. These tokens are what the AI counts to determine its limits, how much it can read, remember, or generate at any given moment. To get those tokens moving, you give the AI a prompt, which is simply your set of instructions. Think of a prompt like ordering food. The vaguer you are, the worse your meal will be. Prompt engineering is just the skill of writing clear, explicit commands so the AI knows exactly what you want it to deliver. Next up is context, which is the AI's active workspace. Picture your physical desk while you're doing your homework. You've got your textbooks open, your notes laid out, a calculator on the side, and your assignment sheet right in the middle. Everything on that desk represents your active working memory. In the AI world, that desk is the context window. It's the total collection of current messages, uploaded files, and system instructions that the model can see at this very second. But here's the catch. Just like physical papers can slide off a cluttered desk and get lost, if information falls out of the AI's context window, it is instantly and completely forgotten. Now, what makes an agent different from a standard chatbot? A traditional chatbot is passive. It sits there, waits for your question, and gives you a text response. It's basically a conversational search engine. An AI agent, on the other hand, is active and goal-oriented. When you give an agent a task, it doesn't just talk about it. It goes out and does it. It creates a multi-step plan, browses websites, reads and writes files, and makes decisions on its own to achieve the target you set. Instead of just replying, "Here is how to book a flight," an agent will actually search the sites, compare the prices, and hand you the best itinerary on a silver platter. But this level of autonomy raises a massive, polarizing question that has the entire tech community completely split. Is letting an AI take real-world actions on your computer actually a brilliant productivity hack? Or is it a security nightmare waiting to blow up in our faces? Some developers say agents are the ultimate future of work, while others warn that giving an AI right permissions to your system is like giving your car keys to a toddler. Tell me, would you trust an AI agent to clean out your personal inbox and manage your files completely unattended? Or is that a recipe for absolute disaster? Drop your take in the comments right now. To prevent that disaster, we use something called a harness. Think of a harness like the heavy-duty safety gear in a race car. You wouldn't drive a 500-horsepower vehicle without a seatbelt, roll cage, and helmet, right? In the AI world, the harness is the software shell that wraps around the agent to control, monitor, and protect it. It defines exactly what tools the agent can access, blocks dangerous commands like formatting your hard drive, tracks the token and API costs, logs every single action, and restarts the agent if it gets stuck in a loop. Without a solid harness, a powerful AI agent is just a chaotic force waiting to crash. But how does an agent actually connect to the outside world? That's where MCP, or the Model Context Protocol, comes in. Think of MCP like the USB-C standard for artificial intelligence. Before a USB-C, every single device had its own custom, annoying charging cable. In the early days of AI, developers had to write custom code to connect their models to every single external tool, database, or API. MCP standardizes all of this with a universal language. It allows any compliant AI model to instantly plug into databases, calendars, Slack channels, and code repositories. It makes integrating new tools seamless and uniform, instead of reinventing the wheel every single time. Finally, we have skills. Just like in a video game where your character unlocks modular, specialized skills like stealth, hacking, or healing, an AI agent relies on specific, reusable capabilities. Instead of building one massive, complex brain that tries to do absolutely everything poorly, developers create modular skills. An agent might have a web search skill, a spreadsheet analysis skill, a slide generation skill, or an image creation skill. When a task comes in, the agent looks at its toolkit and activates the exact skill required for that specific step. This modular approach makes the agent incredibly flexible, easy to upgrade, and highly reliable. When you put it all together, it works beautifully. You type a prompt, which is converted into tokens. The agent processes these tokens in its active context window, designs a step-by-step plan, and uses MCP to access its modular skills to execute the task, all while safely operating inside a secure, monitored harness. That is the anatomy of a modern AI agent. Understanding these terms isn't just about memorizing vocabulary. It's about learning the core framework that is reshaping the future of technology. Now that you know the rules of the game, you're ready to start building. What kind of agent are you going to design first?